Indy Mogul.
The beginning of the end. Oh boy! You're watching Beyond the Trailers review of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1.
He's after you, Mr. Potter.
Tell me where he is.
You really don't stand a chance.
I got him!
Help me!
You know that a movie is a cultural phenomenon when people all over the world can't wait to see it, even though most of those people already know how the movie ends. Yes, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the Use Your Own Imagination version, came out 3 years ago. Yet showings are already selling out, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 is poised to be the first movie in the franchise to pass the 1 billion mark at the worldwide box office. Another first for this movie is that it's the one and only Harry Potter novel to be split into 2 films. The first coming out now in November, and the second on July 15th, 2011. I wonder when tickets go on sale. Pretty much the entire cast from all previous 6 films is coming back for this final installment, and all us Muggles are expected to be in attendance as well. For those of you late to the party, Harry and company have discovered that the key to defeating evil Lord Voldemort is to track down and destroy the Horcruxes, artifacts that each hold a part of Voldemort's soul. It's a race with everything at stake, including the franchise. While Warner Brothers might have gotten the series off to a weak start, they've been ramping up their game ever since. Does one of the most popular movie franchises of all time end with a bang? Let's go find out.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived, come to die.
So Harry Potter mania is sweeping the globe, and caught up in it as well is our audience wrangler, Diane Kasner.
Hi.
What did you see? When did you see this movie?
I saw it last night at 3:20 in the morning.
Awesome. On IMAX, right?
Yeah, the original IMAX.
So how was it?
I'm a huge fan of the book, so I found it really disappointing.
It was decent. It was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it a lot. It was good, very exciting.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
It goes just with the book.
Amazing. I think it's probably one of the best movies I've seen this entire year.
Wow, even for non-Harry Potter movies?
Well, besides Inception, yes.
This was more mature, more darker, and more adult.
Ooh.
It was much more emotional than the other ones.
Oh, wow.
I haven't cried like that since the 4th one when Cedric died.
It has more emotion to it because I actually cried tears.
It was a lot more emotional than the other movies, but compared to the books, it just didn't take you on the same journey that they went through at all.
It was good, but it could have had more things in it to make it better. Yeah.
Oh, because you've read the book, right?
Yes.
So you know what it's missing.
The snake part was kind of not really like the book. It's kind of a little messed up, but it was okay.
I think going out into the real world, it's got a lot more perspective than the previous movies, and I think it's a lot more relatable than the previous
Yeah, there's no Hogwarts here, right?
Yeah.
They showed a lot more skin compared to the other ones.
Really? In a
Yes.
Harry Potter movie?
Yeah.
That's whose skin?
Hermione and Harry. There's this one scene that's just I looked over at my friends, I was like, are we watching the same movie?
Was Ron what the hell?
Yeah, that was the point of the scene.
It wasn't as fast as I expected, but it was very meaningful. A lot of character development.
Do you have a favorite character? Who do you think did a really good? Yeah?
Yeah, me too. He was brave.
I like the villain, Voldemort.
Oh, yeah?
Hermione, she did a pretty good job.
Yeah?
She was really emotional, and it really got to me.
Now, I'm not such a fan of Ron Weasley, but I think Emma Watson and Daniel Radcliffe do a great job.
Why don't you like Ron Weasley?
I don't know. I just got a weird vibe from him. I don't know. I don't know.
In this movie, they made fun of Ron a lot, which I enjoyed and I found really funny.
My favorite character is Harry Potter, of course.
I don't think Daniel Radcliffe did as good as a job as he should have. It was very easy to see through it. I think his acting was very thin and not really substantial.
Oh, really? Well, do you think he messed up, or is he just not capable of it?
I just think he's not capable of going that far.
Well, they have 2 movies now for this book.
I'm excited for the second
Are
one.
they taking their time or too much time?
I think it was a good build-up. I think it was a good introductory movie, and then the second one's just gonna be awesome. That's what I hear.
I had higher expectations for this film because since they split it into 2 movies, I was expecting them to be able to not miss a lot of major plot points like they did in the previous movies. but they still managed to miss tons of major plot points.
Do you feel this was its own movie, or do you think it was kind of just a preview for that final film?
It was his own movie.
Yeah, it was his own.
I think it was a ramp-up to the second film, because at the end, when it just cut off.
I didn't think it stood alone as a movie. I thought it was like completely just a setup for the next movie.
It's his own movie to a certain extent, but it definitely left, one or two questions and what have you, because it's still, there's the whole ultimate battle is still not finished.
Part 2.
Exactly.
What if you haven't read the books like me? Will you be able to follow what's going on?
I think so.
Sometimes it's
I would
hard.
recommend maybe checking out a plot synopsis online first.
Oh,
but,
okay, yeah.
I think it would have been better in 3D.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys feel bad that they didn't have it in 3D?
Yes.
I was hoping it would be in 3D because there was a lot of parts where it looked at it should be in 3D, but it wasn't.
Yeah, like the snake popping out. Cool.
Ah, cool.
That should have been a 3D.
Is this a gotta-see movie, or is it just like, this is what we do at this point? We go and see Harry Potter.
It's more the second thing, to be honest. It's more like, I'm such a huge fan of the books, I can't not see the movie, or I saw all the first 6 movies, I can't not see the 7th one.
How would you compare to the other Harry Potter movies?
I think it's better than the first 3.
Okay.
The 4th one was pretty good. The 5th one was pretty good. The 6th one was like in between.
Yeah.
But this was definitely up there.
It's one of the better Harry Potters.
Yeah, one of the better ones.
What do you give this movie on a 1 to 10?
I'll give it a 7.
7.
A 7? Okay.
Yeah, I give it like a 7.5.
Probably like an 8.
I would give it a 5.
I'll give it a 9.
Yeah, it's a 9.
9.5 or 10.
I would say a 9.5.
Okay, cool.
A 10.
10?
Definitely a 10.
I'll give it a 10.
9.
I give it a 10.
I'll give it a 10.
10.
A 10.
10?
11.
I'd break the scale and say 20.
So while not everyone was impressed, at the end of the day, there's no denying Harry Potter mania, as audiences give this latest film a 9. And don't forget that Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 is the focus of this week's one-sentence review challenge. If you've seen the movie, leave your 1 to 10 rating below, as well as your one-sentence review. Whoever writes the best one gets a free pair of AMC movie tickets, and I'll announce the winner this Sunday on Facebook. I'm Grace Randolph, reporting from the very crowded AMC Empire 25, and I hope you'll go beyond the trailer for these other top movies.